So coming into today's trading day, I was pretty convicted at looking for upside on the S&P 500 index. We were pulling back over the last few days into some very key demand levels on the SPY ETF around this $433 per share level. This level was a previous Tuesday low and the FOMC low from last Wednesday. We had a previous double bottom, a strong demand at this level that we pulled back into over the last two trading days. This morning in the pre-market, we saw this 433 level hold very strong. So today I took a trade using that analysis on the SPY ETF on SPX options. I have this entire trade recorded live, which you will hear in today's video, making over $2,500. But there was something that was very key. And that something that was very key is what today's video is going to be about. Sure, the analysis I'll provide, the trade I'll provide, and I'll show you live. But there is one thing that is more important than anything else that you are going to take away from today's video, and it is why I took my entry. There was a very key technical reason that I took my entry today that gave me confirmation, and I want to really break that down in today's video. So today we're going to break down the trade, but we're going to, more important, break down why I got in and what was the technical reason behind it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Press that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So just a quick update on those swing trades that I previously took in my last video. I did take a loss on all of those positions. The total loss on all three was just about $800. Meta and Microsoft still look very valid to me and something I will watch, but I just cleared those out of the portfolio, moved on from them. Wrong place, wrong time. They didn't set up correctly. They are still looking pretty good. AMD is the one that doesn't look that great, but that Meta and Microsoft still pretty valid. Either way, I'm all out of those. Today, I made back that loss, and I'm moving forward from those. S&P 500 ETF, SPY ETF. I know a lot of you trade this. This is something that I watch pretty much daily. I do use the S&P 500 futures quite often, but I will look at the SPY ETF as well. Today, this is the 30-minute chart, and you guys can see that over the last two trading days, we have had this slow pullback, right? This slow pullback. Nothing crazy, just a slow pullback right into this demand level. This demand level has been on my chart since we pushed off of it back here last week, right? So you guys can see this is last week, this is Tuesday, and this is Wednesday. This day right here was FOMC. When Jerome Powell was speaking, this was that day. And the extreme low on that FOMC day was exactly $433.57. I think that was the exact low. Yeah, 59 cents. $433.59. It's pretty much this entire zone between 433 and 433.59, right? So I knew we had that FOMC low right at that level. Now, you can see the day prior, we also had the exact same low at the exact same level, 433 to around 433.50. So this morning, I saw us coming into that level in the pre-market, and I knew that I had to respect that potential demand, right? I do not want to short into FOMC lows. I do not want to short into this Tuesday low. I need to accept that, yes, we are moving lower, but we are moving lower right into this double bottom from last Tuesday and last Wednesday, and we could potentially see a relief bounce off that double bottom demand. So coming down here onto the 5-minute chart, you guys can see this is your pre-market action. This is today's action, and you saw a very solid hold here around that 433.50, 433 zone, and I knew there was demand below. So coming into today, I wanted to see, do we see any type of buying off this pre-market low, off this 433.50, which lines up with that Tuesday and Wednesday low from last week. If I saw any buying pressure off that level, I would look to see if I could long it off that level, looking for upside. Now, here's the one thing that I will never do, and I made sure that I waited for today. And I will never long anything into previous day lows, right? That is something I am very cautious of because, yes, you could get your demand bounce off this 433, but if we zoom back out here on the 5-minute chart, right, and we look at day over day, I did not want to long into the previous day lows, which were around 434.50. So I was cautious of this 434.50 level today. I knew that I needed to wait to see if we could regain those lows if we could reclaim those lows, turn previous day lows back into support, then I would have my confirmation for an entry, right? So sure, you could long it right off that demand, but you expose yourself to potentially seeing a previous day low rejection and moving lower. That is something I did not want to expose myself to, especially taking SPX options, being how volatile they are, right? If I get caught in that rejection, it could get pretty nasty. So I wanted to wait for real confirmation. I wanted to see the SPY get back over the previous day lows and turn it into support. This is exactly what happened, and it is one of the prettiest break and retests that I've seen over the last few days, right? And it was a fantastic entry. So if we look at this chart, we can see 5-minute chart, previous day lows, 434.50, right? We also actually had some pre-market rejections at that level as well. This is the rejection that came in right at jobless claims this morning, right? So we had a jobless claims spike right into previous day lows, which rejected. So today, I trade on the 2-minute chart, so we're going to go ahead and break that down onto the 2-minute. What you're going to see here is a perfect break and hold bull flag above previous day lows. So right here, guys, you can see we held that demand early morning. I did not take my longs here yet. I knew that I wanted to wait for a break and hold above this level. This was, right, if we draw, this is both pre-market highs, right? This is pre-market highs, and this is previous day lows. This green zone right here is both pre-market highs and previous day lows. I'm going to make that bigger so we can see that, and you can understand why that level is on my chart. This green box right here is both pre-market highs and previous day lows. Now, what you'll notice here on the 2-minute chart, this candle right here is where I took my entry on SPX. You will see it in the live trade. I saw us break above that pre-market high and previous day low, and I saw this candle right here wick very aggressively off that level, right? And this is where that reading the price action really comes in, understanding what these candles are showing you. And once I saw this wick bounce off that level, that 434.50, I had my confirmation, right? Because then if I'm taking a call entry here, I know that I do not want to see this thing back under that level. If I see it back under that level, I get stopped out, I take the trade off. I have that structure in my trade. I'm trading longs on a reclaim of previous day lows, a reclaim of the pre-market highs, and I just saw my wick bounce off that level. This was the candle that gave me the confirmation entry. Now, after taking this trade, this is where the live trade picks up. You will hear me talk about with the group today that we were forming a perfect bull flag retest of that pre-market high and previous day low. So you can see we had a break, we had a retest, and after the retest, we never broke below that level, right? We continue to flag here. We continue to flag. We continue to hold above that pre-market high and that previous day low right here around 434.50. And I just maintain my position, right? At this point, I'm in this trade. As long as it's above that pre-market high and previous day low, I am holding this play. You can see right here, this wick was also very convincing. We had a very aggressive downside right back into that level, a quick push back off of it, and you can see the candles that sort of moved after the fact, right? So after that very strong hold, the reclaim of previous day lows and pre-market highs, right? You got that big squeeze to the upside where I do what I do best, and I was scaling out into this push, right? Scaling out as I got my profits, as SPX was sort of accelerating very quickly at the highs, up I think over 150% here. A beautiful trade, bull flag, break and retest, right? Everything that I trade on a daily basis and focusing on the key levels, the supply, the demand, right? Understanding the levels on the market, knowing that demand is below, knowing that we need to get above that pre-market high and previous day low, seeing us retest it, hold it, bull flag there, right? This was just a beautiful setup. And this is what happens when you actually get some really nice price action on the market. Today was a much better price action day. When you get good price action, you can get these very clean setups like we did today. So I'm going to go ahead and run the live recording. I'm going to let it play, but I'm also going to do some voiceovers to really walk through what I was thinking at the time, really give you that in-depth idea of what was going through my mind as I was reading this price action. Because This is very important, right? Being able to read the price action on the market is probably the most important thing that you can start to learn. And the only way to learn this is experience. It's experience of watching the market, watching candlesticks, understanding what these candlesticks are showing you. You can't learn this without experience. I can't teach you all of this in one video, right? This is something that you have to dedicate yourself to. Watch the market on a daily basis, watch the candlesticks, get an idea of what they do, what they're looking like. This is a video that I can try to help you, guide you along the correct path, but this is something you need experience with, something you can do over time as you watch the market. If you get into the market, if you lose all your money, if you stop trading within 2 months, you're not going to gain this type of knowledge. This is the type of knowledge that will only come with watching the market on a daily basis and understanding how this price action works. But I hope that this live trade helps. I hope that this breakdown here helps as well. Enjoy the live trade. I'll do some voiceovers. After that, we'll go ahead and wrap up the video. All right, so I still like this SPY bull flag here off previous day lows, just waiting it out. Let's see if it breaks down or not. 434.50 is where I want to see it stay above. A little bit of downside there. Let's see. You need to see the SPY hold this. This is the most crucial thing to be paying attention to right now. Is a 44.04 and a 434.50 hold on the SPY. Yeah, I'm in SPY longs. I've been in them. I've already taken profits off that original push, so I'm holding some runners here. I still like the hold over previous day lows. This is what I'm watching right here. This is my range. This looks good still, man. This still looks good to me. Just a little bit of consolidation. Let it work. Let it work. Really nice hold on the ES as well, over 44.05. So I wanted to jump in here before the fireworks begin. This is where you need to hold a position, right? This is how you maintain. You can see I have that 434.50 mapped out. As long as we're above that level, I cannot be managing this position, right? If I'm getting out here, I'm scared, I'm over leveraged. We need to maintain positions when we hold levels like you see here. Little bull flag on the ES as well, which is giving me confidence over there also. Right over supply. There it is. Come on, break 435. There it is. There it is. Boom, baby. Nice. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Just textbook. Love it when it's that easy. I love it. All right, up 65% SPX. Jeez, those went fast. I'm going to take some off SPX there. Just a little tad. Still want to hold some. Nice job, guys. What a day. Congrats to everyone. I'm going to take a little bit more off of SPX, go down to 5 contracts. I'm in a nice play here. SPX up 166%. I just scaled some more off SPX there. Beautiful SPX trade today. Beautiful Apple trade. Tesla, great job. So guys, I hope that you did enjoy today's video. Some live trading, some breakdown of that price action on the SPY ETF today. This is how I like to trade the SPY. I use the SPX options. I will use SPY options as well, but I focus on the break and retest, right? When I trade the SPY, my strategy doesn't change. It's the break and retest. It's key supply and demand levels. It's those bull flags recently in this market that I look for. The same things that I look for on every other stock that I trade. Like I said earlier, this is very much an experience type trade. Understanding what this is, understanding I've seen this before, being there, right? Learning that experience is really the only way to really read that type of price action. But I hope that this video assists in your journey of learning. I hope that it helps you as a trader. If this video did help you, press that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay tuned for some more trades. The live trade that you did watch in today's video is straight from the Discord community on our voice chat. If you want to trade live with me on a daily basis, the link is down below. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.